Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. If you're new here, my name is Paulina. This channel is mostly about beauty. And today we're going to discuss another advent calendar, and this is Harvey Nichols Beauty Advent Calendar. So without further ado, let's jump in. So first things first, this advent calendar is priced at £250 with a value of over £1,000, and this is exactly the same as it was last year. So the same price, the same value, nothing changed. This advent calendar is going to be available from the 4th of September for rewards members. So if you're wondering what that is, this is a kind of like loyalty program. It's free to join, so you can do that anytime if you're interested in this advent calendar. The calendar itself contains 37 items and 20 of these are full sizes. So that sounds like quite a lot, you know, considering that this is a 25-day advent calendar, 20 full sizes, and then on top of that you have 17 travel sizes or minis, all squeezed in 25 boxes. That definitely sounds interesting. We have 25 days, so each day will cost you £10, and each item is going to cost you £6.80. Inside you will find 8 makeup items, 5 fragrances, 4 hair products, and 1 candle, and 4 accessories. So yeah, of course we're going to discuss what that is once we get there. For now we're going to start with full sizes, and as usual we're starting with the items that we have no doubts that these are full sizes, okay? Makeup goes first. That's the easiest thing to figure out. So we're starting with Trini London Sheer Shimmer in shade Mama. 4 grams. This is worth £26. By the way, the shade of it looks pretty bright, like this bright red-orange color, but these products are quite sheer. As the name suggests, sheer shimmer, right? These products are definitely much more on the sheer side, so you don't have to be worried about like too much pigmentation or anything. Next up, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Lip Blur in Walk of No Shame. This is worth £29. NARS Light Reflecting Pressed Setting Powder in Crystal, 10 grams, worth £35. I mean, this is not a new product or anything, but I have to appreciate the fact that this is not another Laguna bronzer or Orgasm blush, okay? So that is good. Next up, Laura Mercier Caviar Stick Eye Color in shade Brick. 1.64 grams, worth £28. This product appears quite a lot in advent calendars. It's either this one or the Bobbi Brown eye stick. They're both brilliant, but usually we get these very kind of nude, neutral shades. This one is a little bit different. Shade Brick, as the name suggests, is going to be a bit more bold, which I actually like. Next up we have Rodial Blush Drops in Sunset Kiss, 15 mils, worth £39. Trish McEvoy Intense Gel Eyeliner in Black, 1.2 grams, worth £22. Sweet Beauty Cloud Mascara in Black, 12 mils, worth £24. And I need to mention here that I absolutely love this mascara. Next up we have 2 products by Manicurist. This is Active Shine and Active Glow, 15 mils each. And each of these is worth £16. Rodial Soft Focus Glow Drops, 31 mils, worth £75. This product here, I feel like it's been doing rounds for a while. Not necessarily in advent calendars, but in multiple different boxes, like beauty boxes and subscriptions. So I feel like I'm a bit fed up with it, but it does add quite a lot of value to this advent calendar, and I mean, if you like it, then it's a nice addition. There's nothing wrong with it. So I think we're done with makeup now. Next up we have Philip Kingsley Bond Builder Split End Remedy, 50 mils, worth £30. Brilliant product, by the way. Next up, Bamford Be Silent Pillow Mist, 50 mils, worth £23. Davines Stronghold Hairspray, 100 mils, worth £11.50. And then we have a single sheet mask by Patchology. This is Patchology Beauty Sleep Restoring Hydrogel Face Mask, worth £10. So yeah, I'm not a fan of these single sheet masks in advent calendars, not gonna lie, but I keep thinking there are 37 items in this advent calendar, so I'm assuming this one's going to be in one box with some other items. So I guess that's a bit better, right? Anyway, so far we have 14 full-sized items worth £384 altogether. So far so good. Now this is where things start getting a bit rocky. So the next 4 items are our favorite accessories, yay! And we're starting actually quite alright with Minimalista hair clip in shade Heavenly. This is obviously a full-sized item because why wouldn't it be? Worth £20. So that is fine. And the other 3 accessories are obviously full sizes by their very nature, right? But I couldn't really find how much they're worth, so they could be worth like anything, literally. So we have 2 Otis Butterby products. One of them is eyelash curler. I couldn't really find any eyelash curlers on their website. And then there's Bullet Blusher Brush. Again, couldn't really find it. I mean, the brushes are quite expensive, usually between 20 and 30 pounds per piece, but this is like a mini product, and I don't know, it could be like a bespoke item, not too sure. So again, I don't know the value of it. And then the last accessory item is going to be a sleep scrunchie. Yes, a single scrunchie, and like, I don't even think you can buy these as a single thing. So I kind of tried to calculate the value, and I think it's going to be around £8. But you know what? I'm not going to count it. Just bear in mind that we have these 3 items over here that I'm not really counting because I can't really figure out their proper value. But ultimately, they will add some value to the advent calendar in the end. So yeah. Anyways, the 14 full size as I mentioned before, and this Minimalista hair clip, that's 15 items worth £404. And then we have these 3 additional accessory items, so that comes up to 18 full sizes now. Okay, next up we have some items that could be considered full sizes or not, depending on how you want to approach things. So these items are sold in all different sizes. We are getting most of the times the smallest size available. So whether you want to treat this as a travel size or a full-sized item depends on you. I think if something has a standalone retail value, I do not mind this being called a full-sized item. But on the other hand, I do prefer when companies are quite transparent with things like that, because I know that there are a lot of people who, you know, prefer things to be called what they are. And let's be honest, the smallest items are usually designed to be this kind of a trial product or something that you can take when you're traveling. So, you know, I get both points. So I kind of like understand both sides of the story here. But anyway, these products I'm going to mention now, I think they're counted as full sizes by Harvey Nichols. But for some of you, these might be just travel sizes, okay? So we're starting with La Mer, the renewal oil, 15 mils, and this is worth £120. So a really good value, but this actually comes in a few different sizes. 15 mils is obviously the smallest one. Although, you know, with that much value, this is definitely not something that you're going to get for free. So you would have to purchase it to get it. So as I said, I do not mind this being considered a full size, but I will just let you choose your side here. Next up, Agustinus Bader, the Rich Cream, 15 mils, worth £75. This is an advent calendar classic, isn't it? I think it used to be called a discovery size, 15 mils, but yeah, it does cost £75 anyway. So yeah, you could just consider this being a smaller size. Next up, we have Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bam Bam Cream, 75 mils, worth £21. This is the smallest size that has a standalone retail value to it. They also have 25 mils, and that one is just given away for free. but 75 mils is like a proper size that is sold by the brand. Next up, Eve Lom, the original balm cleanser, 50 mils. That's worth £48. And then last but not least, we have Le Labo Eucalyptus 20, Eau de Parfum, 15 mils, and this is worth £75. Now, this all adds up to £743. Yeah, plus these accessories I couldn't count. I'll just keep mentioning these so that you don't forget that they're still there. Now we're moving on to some more products that do have standalone retail value, but I think these are meant to be minis or travel sizes, like specifically. So let me just tell you what I mean. So first up, we have a toothpaste. Yes, you heard me right. This is Marvis Whitening Toothpaste, 25 mils, worth £5. I do think if someone creates a toothpaste, like a 25 mils of toothpaste, this is going to be a travel size item by design, right? So it does have a standalone retail value, but it's a mini. Next up, we have Trini London Tiptoe in 5% PHA exfoliant, 10 mils. It is actually marked as a mini on Trini's website. This is worth £12. Next up, we have Sisley Paris Black Rose Mask and Black Rose Cream, both 10 mils. They are worth £23 each, and actually this was available to purchase in this tiny little size. I couldn't really find it anywhere else, but when it was available, it was actually available at that price, so £23 each. Next up, we have Color Wow Color Security Shampoo and Conditioner, 75 mils each, and each of these costs £11, which makes me think now that is quite a lot of money for a mini shampoo and conditioner, isn't it? I never realized how expensive these were. And then lastly, we have Jo Love's Amber Lime and Bergamot, a votive candle, 70 grams, £35. The only reason why I did not add it to the earlier calculation is because on Jo Love's website, this is actually described as a miniature candle. And to be honest, it's not so miniature. Like, there are smaller candles than that, like 100%. This is like a nice votive candle, but it was described as a miniature, so I thought it's probably best to put it here just in case. Anyway, all these products with standalone retail value are adding up to £863. So now what's left are some items that don't have standalone retail value, so that's going to be some fragrances and a couple of other things. And here I had to calculate these as a fraction of a full-sized item, right? So let's go ahead and see what we have. So we have Granado Fervo Intenso Eau de Parfum, 25 mils, and this is a really good size, I would say. So the full-size item is 75 mils, worth £125. Our 25 mils is going to be worth £42. Next up, we have Ex Nihilo Blue Talisman Eau de Parfum, 10 mils. 100 mils is worth £260, so 10 mils is £26. Next up, Hermetica Paris Peony Pop Eau de Parfum, 5 mils. By the way, I love this fragrance, such a beautiful scent for summer. Stunning. 50 mils is worth £110, 5 mils is going to be £11. Memo Paris Marfa Eau de Parfum. So it says here that it's supposed to be 15 mils, but I actually think it's going to be 5. First of all, on a picture, it looks like it's 5 mils. It's the same size as Hermetica fragrance, so I think it's going to be 5 mils. And also, I know that this fragrance actually comes in 10 mils bottle. But I couldn't really find this 15 mils bottle anywhere, so I think it's a mistake or like a misprint or whatever, but I think it's supposed to be 5 mils, so that's what I'm going to count here. So 30 mils is £120 and 5 mils is £20. Alright, next up we have some Bamford Geranium Hand and Body Wash and Lotion. These are 50 mils each. Full size of each of these products is going to be 250 mils, worth £28. So these minis are worth for £4.70 each. And the very last product is a little mini of La Prairie UV Veil SPF 50 product. It's 5 mils, so it's just like a little sample, isn't it? 50 mils is a full-size item worth £195. So our 5 mil sample It's actually worth £19.50, which is crazy for 5 mils, but okay. Anyway, all these minis are worth £128, so altogether that's going to be £991. So it's almost £1,000, but we also have to add these few accessories, you know. So that's definitely going to be more than £10, right? So yeah, they promised over £1,000 of value. We've got it. We've got it easily. So now it's time to talk about our thoughts about this advent calendar. So what do you guys think? I've seen some comments under our reveal, and most of you seem to be pretty underwhelmed, but then I've got some people commenting that, you know what, I actually like it. And what do I think? I mean, not gonna lie, I'm a bit on the fence here. So there are some really good things about this advent calendar and some really bad ones. So I don't even know where to start. I mean, we do have a really lovely makeup selection. Like, there's nothing like super new here, but very solid products. And you know, it kind of makes sense. It kind of offers this nice variety of products here, so I love that. We have 5 fragrances, which is to be expected from Harvey Nichols. Good sizes too, like one of them is 15 mils, the other is 25, so that's pretty good. And then we also have products like this La Mer facial oil, which is, you know, quite a luxurious item and not something you find in a lot of advent calendars. But then on the other hand, we do have 4 accessories, and as much as this hair clip is quite nice, we also have this single scrunchie, which I don't know, not great, I guess, and then a eyelash curler. Like, I never use these things. I mean, if someone uses that, then I guess it probably makes sense, but yeah, I'm not excited to see that at all. And then we have this brush, like a mini brush, so I don't know, I'll probably prefer to have some more maybe skincare items instead of that, but that's obviously my personal opinion. As I said, these 4 accessory items are part of a large collection of products. These are not 4 items out of 25, these are 4 items out of 37, so that means that we have 33 products that are not accessories, which I guess kind of like saves the honor of this advent calendar a little bit. Another thing is that we do have some advent calendar classics here, which, you know, these are good products. The Bum Bum Cream, the Agustinus Bader Rich Cream, good products, but we've seen them so many times. And the Beauty Drops thing as well. There's a single sheet mask, which again, not great, but same as with accessories. This is one of many products in here, so I'm not too mad at it. As for the sizes, they're actually pretty good. They did promise 20 full sizes. I think they weren't that far off. I mean, some of these accessories, like the single scrunchie, probably not the best choice, but then we have quite a few of these items that do have standalone retail value. So all in all, probably not a bad advent calendar. Is it the best one out there? Well, not in my opinion, but I don't know. I'm a bit on the fence. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I don't hate it. I just keep looking at this and I honestly don't know what to think in the end. Oh, I love the fact that we have Joe Love's candle. That's like an additional point for this advent calendar. That's pretty good. But then on the other hand, the Le Labo fragrance is an eucalyptus scent, and eucalyptus is just not my thing. Like, there's time and place for eucalyptus, like, you know, spa kind of like environment or something, but not on me. Like, I don't want to smell like eucalyptus, so that is probably not great. So that's like a little issue I personally have with it. I honestly don't know where my head is at when it comes to this advent calendar. I don't think it's bad, but I guess there are some issues there that kind of stop me from being like super excited with it. I think, yeah, I'm kind of like somewhere in between. But let me know your thoughts about this advent calendar. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's underwhelming? If so, do you think this one is more or less underwhelming than Harrods, for example? I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. For more advent calendar related content, check these videos over here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.